Hello! Welcome to our channel. We are with you with the 7th video of the Design Your Own Space series. In this video, we will talk about the issues to be considered when choosing lighting products. Lighting products have certain styles. Some lighting products can be used with more than one style. We can benefit from lighting when synthesizing interior architecture styles. When we want to reflect the style we want to the space, one of the most effective elements is lighting products. Especially since chandeliers are of a size that attracts attention on the ceiling, their effects should not be ignored. In this picture, we can see various types of lighting, such as modern, country, rustic, industrial, Scandinavian, coastal, French modern, bohemian. Now let's try to make this space synthesis or style reinforcement using different style chandeliers. Our armchair in the space is leather. It has a little industrial and rustic vibe. Our coffee tables have an industrial style. The carpet does not have a very specific style. At the moment, a little industrial and a little rustic style seems dominant in the space. Other than that, it does not have a very characteristic feature. The walls are light-colored. When I put the Scandinavian lighting, it didn't look strange because the walls are white. The space has light colors. It's like a synthesis of industrial and Scandinavian. When I put a French modern-style lighting, it has a very different look from the existing style. This shows that we are starting to make a new synthesis. If I don't balance it by using similar style products with lighting, the lighting product will not fit this space. When I put the industrial style lighting, it was very nice. It fit the style of the space. Because the armchairs and coffee tables have industrial style, the space immediately started to gain a character. When I put modern style lighting, although the style of the lighting is different from the dominant style of the space, the color of the carpet, the color of the shawl on the sofa, the color of decorative elements such as throw pillows made it easier for me to synthesize. When I bring a rustic country-style lighting, I see that a unity of style begins to form in the space, because the armchair also has a rustic style. As it can be understood from this, we can easily strengthen and change the style in our space thanks to the lighting product. We have 3 layers in lighting. These: general lighting layer, regional lighting layer, decorative lighting layer. Let's take a closer look at the general lighting layer. It is a type of lighting that generally illuminates the environment, has a high brightness level, and is usually located at the center. Chandeliers and spotlights that spread throughout the area are the most commonly used examples of general lighting. Secondly, let's take a look at the regional lighting layer. It is a type of lighting that gives more regional and directional light than general lighting, such as reading lamps, bedside lamps, work lamps, bench lighting, floor lamps, and is intended to illuminate only the action area. Although the lux value is higher than general lighting, it is perceived as dim throughout the space because it focuses on a single area. Another advantage of this type is that when we switch off the general lighting and use only regional lighting, we get a dim and pleasant ambience. For example, we can provide a dim light by using this type of lighting instead of a dark environment by keeping the general lighting off while watching a film. Our third lighting layer is the decorative lighting layer. It is the lighting layer that emphasizes the architecture, such as wall sconces, table lighting, small ceiling spotlights, LED strips, and also supports the decoration. We can also use them to provide a dim light. It is very important to choose the right lighting size in general lighting. There is a very simple formula to calculate this. Add the width and length of the space, then divide this result by 12. For example, let's have a room 4 meters wide and 5 meters tall. 400 plus 500 equals 900. 900 tar to 12 forky eats 75 centimeters. What does this mean? A 75 centimeter diameter, general lighting, i.e. a chandelier, will be enough for us. If we want a slightly more intense lighting, we can add another 10 centimeters to this figure. If we want a little smaller, we can subtract 10 centimeters from this figure. Instead of using a single chandelier in our space, we can also use hanging lights and segmented lighting elements like in this picture. We can think of the figure in the formula as the total area covered by the hanging lights. So how high should the lighting elements be? Chandeliers in the center of the room should be at least 210 centimeters above the floor. Dining table lighting, countertop or island lighting in the kitchen should be 75 or 80 centimeters above the table or countertop surface. Sconces can be 180 centimeters above the floor. If it is a long sconce, if there is a risk of hitting the head, we can pull the height from the ground up to 2 meters. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and expanded your knowledge. See you next Sunday.